up, guys? Welcome back. It's my favorite time of the week. It is Saturday, 7:30 p.m. And you know what goes down during this hour? It is all about the tea. My name is Laura Mbatha.
And I am Sora Common. So, for starters, before we get into everybody else's tea, Laura, how are you doing? What's the tea with you today?
First of all, I don't like you in my business. I don't like you in my business at all. So if you're at home, don't be in my business. But this is exactly where you get your weekly dose of entertainment. We compile it during the week.
Yes.
We don't go out for it.
Yes.
You know, it's like a restaurant. You sit,
Yeah.
the tea comes.
Exactly.
And, you know?
And then you drink it.
Yeah, and then you're
Hot,
like,
fresh and
you know,
tasty.
like the way white people have pets and we're like, taste.
Just have a little some. That's you, our audience, all right? So join us in the conversation. Follow us on social and use the hashtag KTN30 so we can see all your posts, all right? And there's also the text line that's always on the screen, 22151. Text us there if you want to join us. Maybe we'll have to do a background check.
Yes.
On tea. You know, when you're spilling tea,
And always have receipts. I learned this from
Yes.
Edgar Barry. Always have
Receipts.
receipts. And talking about receipts, there are people who are trying to get out of paying for breakfast. But before we even get that far, the Ndichu brothers.
you know, I was late to the party, guys. Laura was the one telling me what was going down.
Sit back, relax, let me tell you what happened, guys. Pale kwa nyumba. You are tuned into the tea. And this is exactly what I'll tell you. So the Ndichu brothers, two successful, if I may say so, based off, you know, the kind of deals they're getting internationally.
Right.
Have been the center of conversation like for the past week or so.
Yeah.
And why is this? Because, without being vulgar, Mnadu, seriously Mnadu, these guys, and you might know them, if Susan knows them, you guys at home might know them because one of them is Janet Mbugwa's husband, because
Yes.
it's not yet confirmed to be an ex.
You're right.
But he is Janet Mbugwa's husband, Edwin Ndichu. And then there's Paul Ndichu, who
The
used to be
brother.
married to
They had children together
with
with
Salame.
Yes.
My God, that's
look at you.
I need a mandazi.
So
But
basically,
anyway.
their past lives are already exciting.
Exactly.
But now what happened?
You know,
this
they
past-
were dating some of the finest Kenyan artists.
Yes.
Paul used to date Sarah Hassan.
True.
Or was it Eddie?
I'm not
You
sure.
know, when your behaviors are the same, you might as well just be dating the same chick. So anyway, one of them was dating Sarah Hassan, then there's Janet Mbugwa, then there's this chick, then Momani, like a bunch of fabulous, fantastic women.
yeah.
And I think there's something wrong with women who are that fantastic. Like you're set at such a high bar, and then all
It just
these
means you're
chameleons
bound
come
to
masquerading in all these kind of colors, except red flags, you know?
So
but anyway,
what the reason that these brothers
yeah.
are being talked about in
back
the
to the
streets?
story. So a video was surfaced on Edgar Barry's platform. Thank you
Yeah.
very much to BNNKE.
You know?
Where they were in some sort of altercation.
A kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
You could
And
say.
the video actually starts with one of the brothers, who was later like identified to be Paul, trying to dislocate this side the mirror from the car.
Yeah.
And guess what? Like, so what's happening? Camera pans in inside. First of all, this guy on the behind the camera is like, stay inside the car. Stay inside the car. So whoever is staying inside the car had no business being here.
Right.
So the camera goes to these two chicks who are like literally head to head, like WWE Raw,
World star.
you know,
Fighting.
fight night, and Paul Eddie's in the middle in his black shirt. So Chelimo, the one on the right, based off what I could hear from the video,
Yes.
was going at this chick, pounding her head. This guy's in the middle, and you could see Eddie, Paul coming in to help. So guys were like, what was happening? So here's the story. It comes out on BNN, as usual, people with their receipts. They had an after party at some restaurant here in Nairobi, big
Okay.
hotel,
Okay.
very, very prestigious hotel. And one of the brothers approached a table where these chicks were with the guy. And then the chicks were like, no, aren't you Janet Mbugwa's husband? Oh my God. Guys,
That sets them off.
things in motion. So these guys are leaving, and then Ndichu Brown's like, you can't do that. We don't do that here. We're coming after you guys.
Hey?
After hitting on me, you want to hit me? My guy, it doesn't work like that. How?
No, can I tell you something? You hit the nail on the head. Just
Because
continue with this hitting
now they start going
alliteration.
at these chicks, like, you can't talk to me like that. And then the guy who was dating one
But
of these
why-
chicks
oh,
is
you can't
mixed.
talk- why
And
can't you
they're
be-
like, you don't belong here. Talk about Trump. How?
Okay, so there's...
Why did I hold you like that? But anyway.
No, there's colorism, there's fighting, there's...
Gender-based violence.
Yes, because the video clearly shows one of the women being hit by one of the men, but the women were also hitting. So there's just a lot happening. What I want to ask myself is, why does the woman get reprimanded for reminding a man he's in a relationship?
Because married men do that, apparently.
Yeah.
They have Alzheimer's.
There's
early
one
onset
married man
Alzheimer's.
who once told me, when I pointed out that I knew he was married, he had removed the ring and everything, you know, due diligence, so you can say. But the mark is always there.
Of course.
Ladies, we know this. Men, if you don't know, if the sun doesn't hit you there for a while, it's pretty obvious. And he had the audacity to say that that's just a roommate that he lives with. And I was like, what about the other smaller under 18 roommates who live with you in that house as well? Yeah, exactly, the audacity of men. But he didn't hit me.
Just to wrap up this story, people on Twitter were going wild. Of course, Twitter, which gets the news like a day later, they were all confused like what was happening. And Janet Muga went ahead to put out a statement and be like, she's against all forms of gender-based violence. And as usual, people on Twitter are just reckless and unruly. Someone like just say his name.
Yeah.
Of course, there are rumors of her being in an abusive relationship in the past, clips of her being on TV looking a bit, you know, disheveled, her wig looking some kind of way. And guys were like, this was a sign.
Yeah.
But then again, guys were like, why are we dragging her name into his business?
That's what I'm so confused about.
Yeah.
Janet Bungwa is not in the video. She wasn't at the hotel. She wasn't present in any of the drama that happened. She's not in the company either, where they're getting all this money for funding. And yet, not only did she feel the need to have to release a statement, I'm okay with what she had to say, obviously, because none of us support gender-based violence. And I'm happy that she came out and said that. But I'm like, why does she have to come out and make a statement over an event she wasn't even at? Like, when are we going to start holding adults individually accountable for their own nonsense? And then secondly, on top of that, everybody on Twitter going after Janet. Like, I'm so confused. She's a mom, she's a career woman, and she even decided to release her statement after her husband was involved in a video. She wasn't even there. And people still have the audacity to come out and talk to her. I'm very confused.
It's a whole messy situation, but then again, the Ndichu brothers went ahead and released a statement, which we do not care about, quite frankly.
What did they say?
You did what you did.
What did they say in the statement? It's
Nothing.
our job to spill the tea.
Nothing. You go find it, or we don't care.
Okay,
Anyway, they
I'll
released
tell you
a
what they said in the statement. Well, they released a statement also saying that they do not support gender-based violence and claiming that the two of them's role was to stop a fight between the two ladies that they witnessed. Now, of course, there's two very different stories from all the tea that was seen coming from people who were at the hotel, people who served them at the hotel, and what the brothers are saying. But they have released their statement, and I don't know.
This story has just beaten itself, like one of the Ndichu brothers beat that chick. Enough of the Ndichu brothers and their whole messy life. Let's move into international borders and a topic that I actually enjoy.
Woo!
Good news.
Kourtney Kardashian is engaged, y'all. Basically, this is to say, if you are the firstborn in your family with 4 children from one man who will never ever marry you and has had issues in the past, and all your other sisters are married, there's still hope for you. Which is Kourtney Kardashian's case.
Imagine. I mean, combined, the Kardashians have had more relationships than I've ever had in my life. That's good for them. But then again, they've been dating people who call themselves lords.
That is
Lord
true.
of where?
Exactly.
But anyway, it's a good like breath of fresh air, I think, for Kourtney, because this is a relationship that you actually see the passion, the excitement.
Yes.
And the internet is also psyched up for her. So that's kind of cool.
Can I say something? I missed the rocker girl, rocker guy relationships and that swag. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly are giving it to us. Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian are giving it to us. Then they're hanging out and, you know, going on double dates.
It's
so
such
they're
a
giving
cool
it to us
couple.
together. No, they're so cool. Like, we just want to be them, but we can't wear those clothes because we work and all that other stuff.
I feel like if they were in Kenya, like guys would be like, Kourtney stole Kim's star. Because now Kim is going through a divorce and then she's getting engaged. Like, have you ever seen a situation where Kourtney is the topic of conversation and it's not Kim?
No, and
Very
I'm
unlikely.
happy for her.
Exactly.
Also, she's, you know, running her business push after Kim told her, you would know what running a business is like if you found something that you're passionate about.
Now she's found something she's passionate about. And people on the internet are just people on the internet. Nori's Black Book.
Yes. No, I love that account. Also, I loved the time when the Kardashians actually met the lady that runs the account. So Nori's Black Book, as Laura said, it's a fake Northwest account. She writes as if she is Kim Kardashian's firstborn daughter. None of it actually comes from Kim Kardashian's firstborn daughter. She doesn't live with them. So it's just her own imagination. But when Kourtney Kardashian said yes and is now officially engaged. Her caption to congratulate them was, I'm so happy they're finally going to have a dual income household.
It's a wrap. I'm out. The shade.
Now, Kris Jenner also congratulated them on the socials, which was very interesting because she really looked like she wanted to be anywhere but at that proposal herself.
You know, I hope they signed a prenup, but knowing Kris, they most likely did.
Now they did.
Of course, other celebs came out to also show their support. Tamar, who's always on the internet for some reason.
Yes.
Is there anything else she does other than be on Twitter? Because she's just always there commenting about stuff. She also wished them a good marriage.
Yeah.
And do you think it will last?
Can I be honest? I want it to, but Hollywood marriages have their own timelines. So, I don't know. It'll be hard to say.
72 days. Let's see if she'll beat that.
But to be fair, Kourtney has never taken on the step of marriage.
Yeah.
Likely, Scott wanted her back for a really, really long time, and she wasn't into it. So maybe she really knows what she's doing and it's serious this time. From us here at the T, good luck.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll wait.
We are going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to be looking at your favorite fashion looks. So keep talking to us. Use the hashtag KT and the T. See you after the break. Welcome back from the break. If you are just tuning in, you are watching The Tea. With these two gorgeous ladies, I'm Sora Common.
And my name is Laura Martha, and now we're getting into a segment where Susan kills it regularly. By the way, you look so nice today.
I was waiting. I've been waiting.
You look so good.
No, thank you so much. This segment is called Style Sport, and as you can see, Laura and myself always make sure we look cute so y'all can come for us, because we're talking about fashion looks that we love and fashion looks that we hate. Now today we're gonna start off with the love man, Steve Harvey. That is the name that should be coming out of your mouth, gentlemen, when you're looking for fashion inspo. I don't think he's made a fashion mistake.
No, not yet.
Like,
first of all, on all his shows, his suits are amazing.
yes.
Offset.
Right?
And talking of Offset, which was one of the accessories we last week, he also has a gorgeous accessory with him all the time.
Exactly, which is his wife.
Marjorie Harvey.
Ooh.
Can we talk about how she is slaying it with him?
First of all, forget the fashion, just for 1 second. Marjorie Harvey's body and skin. When I am her age, Lord, I hope I'm praying to the right Lord. One true God, please, I beg. Can Laura and myself be blessed?
Please. Just the waist, period.
There are actually too many looks for us to go through. I just want you guys to look over all of Steve Harvey's epic looks. He's been doing this monochrome thing where he's like, oh, you guys think I can't wear one color
with
from
a
head
nice
to toe?
blazer.
Yes, epic coat.
Trench
oh,
coat.
my Lord.
Let me. Trench coats have never looked that good.
Right?
Like he had this black and white one. I think it will be on screen.
Yes.
That one in the elevator looked so fantastic.
Good. So good.
And then his wife, when she had the black dress with the long slit. Me, if my mom leaves the house like that, you have to go back. You just have to go back. I don't care how banging you look. You just have to go back. Like, what are your intentions?
First of all, I love also that they compliment each other on
Yes.
socials. They're a couple that have been together for a long time. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is if you've been dating your shorty for a long time, don't stop telling her she's cute. Don't stop telling her she's beautiful. Don't not post her. Don't not post and compliment on the post. Let her be surprised by your words. Anyway, Steve Harvey's wife
So I
is
guess
banging.
that's the style star for the week.
Yeah.
Men.
100%.
And bald men stay winning.
Exactly.
How?
And then on to more fashion looks that we've loved, or that we've hated. Now, the Real Housewives of Potomac. Laura struggles
Of where?
in the Real Housewives field.
Hey.
I think that's because we do so much tea here on the
RHOP?
show. You can't go sit and yes, it's RHOP. There you go, girl. Look at
Okay.
you. Got the hashtag and everything.
All right.
So the Real Housewives of Potomac had their reunion, and so are many other housewives as we come towards the close of the season. And they were dressed really well, better than the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is saying something.
Can I just
the really wealthy ones?
Can I just state that maybe they copied Vera Sidika because her theme was pink,
Maybe.
and then theirs was also pink.
You know. So we're going to look through all the looks. The first one I'm going to start with is Karen. Now Karen, who is one of the oldest housewives, looking gorgeous. She has her legs out. Oh, Karen, What would the Lord say?
Ooh.
And then she had a train. Now, I'm not a fan of the short dresses and the train because I feel like it's usually a hit or miss. But Karen, you hit and you did not miss, girl. You got it right on the lock.
So that's your favorite look?
I think
What's
that's
your
my
least
favorite
favorite
look.
before we get into the other looks?
Giselle. And first of all, she usually has a lot of drama on the show. She's shady, always saying things that she shouldn't be saying. But more importantly, always wearing outfits she should not be wearing.
I think she should hire Brand Babu. Like
You
I said
know,
last week.
I actually think Brand Babu would save you, girl. That jumpsuit is confused, and then she's wearing a waist belt. Not a high waist belt, not a low waist belt.
Taking us back to the 2000s, early
waist
2000s.
A silver on a jumpsuit that
Cheap look.
I have no words. Everybody else looked gorgeous. Robin, you killed it. You looked amazing. Candice always looks amazing. She was wearing a strapless gown. And with Ashley, who the two of them knock heads, fam. They can never see eye to eye. But both of them wore strapless gowns and they looked absolutely gorgeous. A special mention goes to Wendy, who looked beautiful. Mia, find a dress that fits, bruh. Even you, what did you think? Did you think it was the right size?
Me, first of all, no, the theme was just too pink for me. It's just too pink. But anyway, I think some of the looks were very fantastic. They looked really nice. Despite the one that we talked about, I agree on that one. But others,
yeah, the rest is meh. Well, that's the Real Housewives. Check out all the reunions. They're all coming out now. And that's when you see the ladies' little spat over everything that happened over the season. So it's so much fun. So don't miss out.
all right. And some of our favorite shows, or rather my favorite shows, I live for the drama and suspense. So soaps are everything for me. A KTN Home has got me covered every Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. Guess what's happening?
Tell me.
5 children out of wedlock come together to wreak havoc on Los
Excuse me?
Bastardos.
Hey.
Hey, my guy.
I will push through with the regularization of the workers
Where will you get funds, huh?
from the company's profits. And I have a plan that will increase the funds allocated to the workers. It's Mr. Chan. I will steal him from Joaquin Cardinal.
About the workers they plan on hiring. They're the ones from the Silverios.
Isagani, this is a rebellion against the Silverios.
The contracts aren't signed yet, Mom. I can still turn the tables, okay? Cardinal Eagle. For the masses. It's cheap, but high quality. Potential revenue is good. Maybe we can push back Cocoa Brandy for the meantime.
That's exactly what you should be tuning into because I tuned in. And if you missed it last week, come back this week because let me tell you, drama on drama.
Do you know what also has drama? At 8 p.m., just 2 hours later, Monday to Friday, Killer Bride.
Answer me, why do you have that tattoo? Are you from Las Espadas? Did you kill Javier de la Cuesta? Were you the person who framed me?
Just stick with me, and you will learn all of the secrets that you will need to know.
The memories came flooding back, Fabio! I really want to show myself to them, to let them all know I'm very much alive.
Papa? I thought you were an orphan.
That one, I'm still up because I'm looking forward to get married and I still haven't, but I'll try.
Let me tell you something. These men who go and hurt women after they have married them, the woman can pass on and come back to life to haunt you. 8 p.m. on KTN Home. Don't miss out on all that drama because a woman scorned. Finish the statement for yourself. Now, KTN is also all about music and entertainment. We have so many shows that you guys must catch up on. I'm gonna kick it off with Kubash.
What's up, everybody? Kubash in the hood for Harvey, and we are getting ready for this Saturday's show.
That's for sure, Maze. Kubash no happen up in Vinyayo. That's why we're coming to you to talk about the Hapa Boys Street. I'll see you. So look up for cool segments coming in.
Jiachilie, Hustle Yangu, and conversations with Wase Waukumanze.
That's for sure. Kubash in the hood this Saturday from 10 o'clock in the morning station again.
The KTN Home.
So peace.
We're out.
We're out.
Kubash in the hood, ni Kubash. It's literally, the word says everything that is happening on that show for itself. So don't miss out on this absolute party every single weekend. At what time, Laura?
Every Saturday at 10, asubuhi in the morning, just after you've drunk tea, 10 a.m. Kubash.
And in the evenings, we have Party All DJs. Basically, we are still on curfew here in Kenya. But sometimes you're in the house and you feel the party spirit is still within you.
You know, you can listen to music, but our DJ mix is actually very, very different.
Very different.
Exactly.
So party with all the DJs here at KTN Home, Thursday and Friday from 10:30 p.m. It's right after curfew, so you have no reason to miss out.
And if you're a guy who leaves work at around 4 and you get home at 5, then you probably don't live on Mombasa Road because you can catch Baseline at 5 p.m.
Gas Chamber DJs.
Yeah. Uhuru Gardens tuko jaba, wengine wako miti, zetu ni majama, zenu pikipiki, zetu nenda kana, beba zigi mingi, kuna mamada, beba swing. Uhuru Gardens tuko jaba, zetu ni majama.
They have amazing music mixes, and I know you'll definitely love it.
It's
And if you're on Mombasa Road in traffic, you could just like buy those 2 old phones with the aerial, with the TV. You know, you never know when you'll need these things. But one of my favorite shows.
Yes.
Guys, Susan, are you ready?
First of all, also by the way, if you're not the one driving, you can just go on your phone, www.standardmedia.co.ke, click on KTN Home, and you can be able to watch everything. But tell us about Iwake, which is the ultimate party.
It is the ultimate party with me and Jamal Gaddafi. And sometimes we do have DJ Nick, but we also have Epic with DJ most of the time.
You have the original Kamakawas in Iwake every Saturday from 10 to 12 a.m.
So we have amazing, amazing content for you guys. We have artists come on set and party with us, and then it's such a party, guys. Come through. It's such a big party. You don't want to miss. Every Saturday at 10 p.m. Only on KTN Home, but you can also catch it on. I'll tell you guys.
Exactly. And because I know you guys missed Laura after the tea, you can see her at Iwake.
The same Saturday. We get to hang out twice.
And because we're talking about music, you have to catch Behind the Music.
Yo, rap people, the superstar DJ hapa, tunajua ni Genje. Catch my story hapo on KTN Home.
Monday at 10 p.m. Everything that you want to know about your favorite artists, the behind the scenes, what it's like when they're recording in studio, wanaishingi wapi, wanaendanga kazini aje, you can catch that on Behind the Music every Monday evening. Now, we also are about the women there.
Yes.
Here at KTN Home, we're about supporting and uplifting women. So you can't miss out on the shows. Her Standards.
This week on Her Standards, we have a special guest.
Then you hear there's a cervical cancer screening somewhere, please just go. Because we know
whether you're feeling
well or not. Because it's free, and we know that when we catch this thing at a really early stage, it's manageable.
We remind women how beautiful they are no matter what they're going through. Because, you know, when you lose like your breast, your leg is amputated, you lose your self-esteem. So we remind them that they're beautiful and, of course, they're surviving beautifully.
Her Standards, yes, with Quinta, who is actually very fantastic. She gets you updated on what fantastic women are doing all across the board, whether it's fashion, whether it's business, whether it's, you know, whatever field you're in, Her Standards is the show for you. And Susan, what time does it come on?
Saturdays at 4 p.m. You cannot miss this show. And we also have Everyday Woman.
Everyday Woman highlights the importance of women and girls to the world. We reach out and influence lives in your own community by bringing women who are role models and mentors.
Maybe you never thought that you could live a life like that. This is the perfect show for you to catch and for it to motivate you, and it airs on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m.
I feel like that's the show for me because I'm in everyone's business, but I don't like people in my business. So Everyday Woman,
it's the show for you. That's it from the tea, guys.
Yes.
We are going to be so happy to hang out with you next week at the same time. But just because the show's over doesn't mean you have to stop talking to us. You can reach us on the socials at Sura_comment.
And at Mbatha Laura. Don't forget the hashtag is hashtag KTN the Tea.
So that is it from us. Catch us next Saturday right here on
The Tea.